The art of hating someone, if done correctly, is an enriching experience that can lead to personal growth. And I'm something of a hater myself, but not just your run-of-the-mill hater. I'm a special grade hater. Ali famously said, "Yes, Muhammad, the GOAT. I am a fighter. I believe in the eye for an eye business. Unlike Jesus, I don't turn cheeks." Virgins can relate. If you kill my dog, you better hide your cat. And although this sounds reasonable, but behind my madness, there's no method. Because there are people that I hate that I don't even know why. I may probably have forgotten the reason, but the hate still remains. And you best believe that I don't believe in forgiveness. Fuck religion. Bars. If I don't like the way that you walk, I can hate you. And if your breath stinks a little too much, my brother, take a mint, and I hate you now. Like you could be living your best life and doing your thing, and I begin hating you. Like how dare you improve your life while I struggle? And I already made a video regarding this, so check it out. Cause in this video, I want to talk about characters that I just hate. And in no particular order, I give you Mary Jane from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. Now, gun to the back of your head, name 5 good things about this character. You see, you can't, because there's nothing. This version of Mary Jane has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. Now, you can be a boring person and have nothing going for yourself, and I wouldn't hate you. But she annoys me when she hijacks not only Peter's life, but the screen time as well. Like, how the hell did she get so much screen time in all 3 movies? Like, goddamn. Plus, she's, and for lack of a better word, not really, she's ran through. Now, don't misunderstand. I'm not some cringy red pillar. If she wants to have numerous relationships, more power to her. But multiple relationships at the same time is crazy work. And you can be a boring, horrible person, I don't care. But don't be that and take up the screen time as well. Like, fuck her. And since I'm already talking about annoying characters, let's go with Gabby from AOT. Now, I know that this is low-hanging fruit, and everyone hates her for, intergenetic reasons, but I hate her for a different reason. I hate her because she's stupid. Like, I can forgive her for being brainwashed, but I just can't stand stupid people. Because it's okay to be ignorant, but being stupid is something I cannot stand. Like, broski, here are all the facts laid out for you. Just why won't you accept them? Which brings me to that scene. They kept telling this bitch what the situation was like, and instead of realizing that she was wrong, she kept making decisions with nothing but straight ignorance. Like, god damn. And since I'm already talking about females, yes, I know they're fictional, let's go with Elizabeth Swann from Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, it's been a while since I watched this, but because of my younger brain at the time, I used to believe that the female lead character will always end up with the male lead character. That's what I believed as a kid, and backed by irrefutable evidence, that was facts. So imagine my shock when she didn't end up with the captain. And by captain I mean Jack Sparrow. But I was young at the time and I quickly got over the fact. My hatred for her started when she got Jack Sparrow killed. And worse, she pretended like nothing ever happened. When the following movie started, to say the least, the out-of-pocket thing, I was livid that she was getting more screen time. Even that scene where Jack actually helped her to become the king of pirates or something, I was watching that shit fuming. Yes, I know that this is a stupid reason to hate someone, but that was just a pre-cum. You ain't seen nothing yet. Because the last female on this list is Nobaru from JJK. Now, first impressions are important, but I hated her off rip. I just never liked the way that she inserted herself in the trio. Like, calm down, bitch. The majority of us aren't watching this show for you. And when my glorious king, Sukuna, talked about teaching her a lesson, I was ecstatic to say the least, and I'll admit a bit jealous. Don't worry, I'm a certified Sukuna Glazer. My glorious king can do nothing wrong. I'll support him to the grave and back, and I wear this badge proudly. Now, she had a chance to redeem herself when she was fighting Mahito, and I'll admit, I was actually rooting for her and I was just pumped. But when she followed him, I knew she was packed. And I don't even want to talk about what happens in the manga. But still in the JJK verse, I also hate Gojo. Similar to Nobaru, the impressions I got from him was just annoyance. Let's not talk about him being attractive and me just automatically hating attractive dudes. But this bastard seems to not only have a silver spoon, but a diamond spoon up his ass since birth. Cause not only is he a genius, but this man is gifted as hell. And when Toji was on him, putting straight belt to ass, I jumped from my seat celebrating. If you saw me, you would have thought that I won the lottery. But like Hollow purposely creating imaginary mess, I also kind of mess with him. Because I like when a character has hands and is cocky about it. And his fights with the unwanted child, aka the king of curses, Sukuna, bar none, is the best manga fight scenes I've ever seen. But let's leave that here and talk about Ron from Harry Potter. Now, I don't remember why I hate this dude. Maybe it's because he's a wimp, or because he didn't take Harry's side that one time, or maybe the fact that he took Amari from Harry. I don't know. I don't really remember why I hate him. Take your pick. And similar to him, I also hate Superman. They say that Lex Luthor is his biggest hater, but I don't know about that. Now, this man Clark Kent is just Mr. Perfect, with his superpowers, perfect looks, and great parents. Yes, I know who's adopted, but that just makes it hurt even more. But this man seems to have logged into life and is playing in creative mode. And before someone says, well, Superman has problems too.
But my guy, what are his problems? His emotions? Brother, figure that shit out, my guy, figure it out. This is like telling the starving African kid about first world problems. Hey Mutumbu, did you hear that Brad Pitt is balding? My guy, come to me with serious problems. This is why I don't believe that Superman has problems at all.
Honestly, I can dedicate a whole video as to why I hate soups, but I've made my point. Now, the next one is Brian Griffin, and honestly, Quagmire said this best.
All I've done is try to be nice to you and you still don't like me. How can you not like me? Okay, I'll tell you. You are the worst person I know. You constantly hit on your best friend's wife. The man pays for your food and rescued you from certain death, and this is how you repay him? And to add insult to injury, you defecate all over his yard. And you're such a sponge. You pay for nothing. You always say, ooh, I'll get you later, but later never comes. And what really bothers me is you pretend you're this deep guy who loves women for their souls when all you do is date bimbos. Yeah, I date women for their bodies, but at least I'm honest about it. I don't buy them a copy of Catcher in the Rye and then lecture them with some 7th grade interpretation of how Holden Caulfield is some profound intellectual. He wasn't. He was a spoiled brat. And that's why you like him so much. He's you. God, you're pretentious. And you delude yourself by thinking you're some great writer, even though you're terrible. You know, I should have known Cheryl Tiegs didn't write me that note. She would have known there's no A in the word definite. And I think what I hate most about you is your textbook liberal agenda. How we should legalize pot, man. How big business is crushing the underclass. How homelessness is the biggest tragedy in America. Well, what have you done to help? I work down at the soup kitchen, Brian. Never seen you down there. You want to help? Grab a ladle. And by the way, driving a Prius doesn't make you Jesus Christ. Oh, wait, you don't believe in Jesus Christ, or any religion for that matter, because religion is for idiots. Well, who the hell are you to talk down to anyone? You failed college twice, which isn't nearly as bad as your failure as a father. How's that son of yours you never see? But you know what? I could forgive all of that, all of it, if you weren't such a bore. That's the worst of it, Brian. You're just a big, sad, alcoholic bore. I'll see you, Brian. Thanks for the steak.
And yeah, not only do I agree with him, I actually understand what he says. Now imagine how messed up you have to be to make Quagmire the voice of reason. And another reasonable hatred for someone that I have is Jerry from Tom and Jerry. Now, not only do I hate rats in real life, but I've always been Team Tom since day one. Now, I hate the fact that Tom sometimes catered to Jerry and helped him out, while this rat never, if ever, returned the favor. I mean, all Tom wanted to do was eat Jerry. Nothing too severe or drastic, right? But I hate even more that the Jerry fans justify his action in some of the abuse, as if Tom's actions were just plain evil. Like if Tom didn't catch Jerry, he was gonna be homeless, which I think happened once. So yeah, Team Tom all day, fuck Jerry.
Another person I sort of hate is Godzilla. Honestly, I just never understood the hype. Especially this new version. This nigga's about 1,000 tons of pure muscle or mass, and he just has the agility of Spider-Man, which is crazy. And last but not least, the person I hate the most in this world is me. Honestly, do you ever feel like a failure? Like you've messed up somewhere and life just isn't going the way you planned it to be? Honestly, I feel that every damn day. Anyway, if you plan to subscribe, turn on the bell notification. I don't want to have like millions of subs with like 0 views. And if you don't want to sub, just like, and well, that's all.
That's all, folks.
Wait, am I allowed to say that?
Is he allowed to say that?
Legally?
Legally?